Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Today is a very exciting day. It is my favorite day of the month. It is book of the month drop day. So I'm currently waiting on the books to drop right now. We have the blank loading screen. However, I did check around like 9:30 and it said books are arriving today. So it seems like they're working on getting them up. So as soon as they are up, we will film and we will see what our selections are. I have a really good feeling about February. I want to go ahead and make a couple of predictions because I feel like I haven't done this before and I think it's a fun idea. Also, I'm part of the book of the month predictions group on Facebook, so I, get some spoilers and stuff like that. So I think that The Women by Kristen Hanna is going to be one. I think Bride by Allie Hazelwood will be another one. I also think that Ready or Not by Cara Bastone will be one, and my other prediction is A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams. So those are my predictions for February, but we will see once they put the books up what the actual selections are, and I'm so excited. If any of those are picks, I'm going to have a very full box this month, so fingers crossed. I couldn't cross that one. Fingers crossed, and let's just see what they've got. Alrighty guys, the books are live, so we're gonna go ahead and jump onto the website. I want to say it took a little bit longer today to get the books up. I kept getting the error message of like, we're taking pizza break. So it is now 11:33 and I'm able to finally get on the website and pick the books. Because of that, I have already picked my book of the month book, but nonetheless, we will still go through all of them and look at them, and I still need to choose my add-ons. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so these are our February books. So let's go ahead and go through them together. So it looks like we have 6 selections. So we have a romance, Ready or Not. We have a historical fiction, The Mayor of Maxwell Street, which is also a debut. We have a thriller called The Resort, another debut. We have a fantasy this month, which is very exciting. So it's called The Heartless Hunter. We have a very anticipated book, The Women by Kristen Hanna, a historical fiction, and a historical fantasy, The Foxwife. So that's quite a good selection, I think. I got 2 right this month. So let's go ahead and go through them and then we will go through the add-ons. Let's go through them. The first one is Ready or Not. This is obviously the one I picked for my book of the month. It says already picked, but this is by Cara Bastone. Quick take: a surprise pregnancy forces a young Brooklynite to take stock of her life, uncovering a romance hiding in plain sight. Good to know is it's over 400 pages, set in New York City. It's got mama drama and friends to lovers. Again, I'm not going to read the synopsis, so you can go ahead and pause the video here if you would like to read it. And then we will move on to the next one. So the next one is The Mayor of Maxwell Street by Avery Cunningham. This is a debut book. Quick take is a black debutante working undercover as a journalist is thrust into prominence and danger in Prohibition-era Chicago. Good to know are it's over 400 pages, movie-ish, it's a puzzle, and it's glamorous. And here is the synopsis if you would like to read it. Then we have The Resort by Sarah Oakes. Again, not sure if I said that right. Welcome to the party. This remote Thai island may have dead bodies piling up, but don't fret. Here, have a drink. Good to know is psychological, action-packed, multiple viewpoints, and unreliable narrator. Here is the synopsis if you'd like to read it. Then we have the fantasy Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli. Quick take is out, cat, mouse, in, witch, and witch hunter. Welcome to a bloody world brimming with magic, romance, and intrigue. Good to know are it's 400 plus pages, witchy, first in a series, and it's romantasy. I don't think I've ever seen them do a romantasy before, so that's very interesting. I love romantasy, so I'm very excited about this. And here's the synopsis if you'd like to read it. Then we have The Women by Kristen Hanna. She is a 3P author. So quick take is tracing a coming of age in a nation gravely divided, an epic tribute to undersung female heroes of the Vietnam War. 400 plus pages, set in the 60s. It's underdog and war. Here is the synopsis if you would like to pause. And finally, we have The Fox Wife. I'm not even going to try to say this name. Yang Zichu. I'm so sorry that I butchered that. I really am. Anyways, this is another repeat author, so that's very, very exciting. Taking inspiration from Chinese folklore, this winter tale follows a fox seeking revenge in the dangerous world of men. Ooh, that sounds very feminist. I love that. Okay. Good to knows are it's over 400 pages, non-linear timeline, multiple viewpoints, and international. Interesting. And the author of Independence blurbed it. I did not read that one, but I'm pretty sure that was a book of the month book of the month pick. Here is a synopsis if you would like to pause and read it. And then we will go to the add-ons. So, oh, I forgot to mention the content warnings. Okay, so for The Fox Wife, the content warnings are death of a child, the women, suicidal ideation and scenes that depict miscarriage, heartless hunter, there are none, the resort, self-harm and scenes that depict sexual assault, Mayor of Maxwell Street, there are none, and Ready or Not, there are none. Okay, so we will go to the add-ons, and remember that's just book of the month's take on what content warnings there are. Always do your own research and, you know, kind of get more of a deep dive before you go into any book if you are triggered by things. Okay, so new and recent add-ons, we have Family, Good Material, More, Neighbors and Other Stories, The Disappearance of Astrid Picard, Hard by a Great Forest, and I believe that is all. If I'm mistaken, I'm very sorry. Sometimes they do add-ons in the middle of the month and I see them and I'm like, forget that they're brand new add-ons. Okay, so we have Family, which is a contemporary fiction by Lori Frankel. Quick take is, in this warm, wise novel about the many forms family takes, an adoptive mom and rising Hollywood star speaks her truth. The good to knows are it's over 400 pages, non-linear timeline, family drama, and mama drama. Lots of mama dramas this month. Here's the synopsis if you would like to pause and read it. Then we have, oh, and also the content warnings. It contains mentions of child abuse, so that is going to be a no for me. Okay, we've got Good Material, which is a literary fiction by Dolly Alderton. This is, I think, their first time doing a Dolly Alderton book, so that's very interesting. Quick take, a stand-up comedian tries to find insight and humor in the disastrous end of his relationship with the woman he loves. Good to knows are it's emotional, millennial, LOL, and buzzy. Here is the synopsis if you would like to read it, and doesn't look like Book of the Month has any content warnings for it. Then we have More, which is a memoir, also a debut by Molly Roden Winter. Follow one woman's messy and emotionally riveting navigation of open marriage towards self-discovery and acceptance. Good to knows is it's feminist, marriage issues, salacious, and set in New York City. Here is the synopsis, and again, it doesn't look like there's any content warnings. Then we have Neighbors and Other Stories, which are short stories by Diane Oliver. Quick take is this newly discovered classic explores the intimate everyday moments and horrors found in life under Jim Crow. Good to know, social issues, marriage issues, literary and serious. Here's the synopsis, and again, that's interesting that there's no content warnings. But this is the synopsis if you would like to pause it and read. Then we have The Disappearance of Astrid Picard, a historical fiction by Natasha Lester. All that glitters ain't gold. Beneath the glamour of fashion lie forces conspiring to corset women and their ambitions. Good to knows are its multiple viewpoints, non-linear timeline, family drama, and glamorous. Here's the synopsis, and again, doesn't look like Book of the Month has any content warnings. And the last add-on for the month is a literary fiction called Hard by a Great Forest by Leo Vardiashvili. Again, I'm very sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. A quick take: following breadcrumbs left behind by his brother and father, a Georgian, I have no idea what that word is, immigrant tries to put his family back together. They are saying this book is highbrow, which I'm not exactly sure what that means, but they're good to know that it's family drama, international non-linear timeline, and there is graphic violence. Here's the synopsis, and it's interesting they didn't put content warnings for graphic violence down here, but I guess if they put it in the good to knows. But anyways, those are our options for this month. So I think I'm going to work with my mom on this one because we usually collaborate boxes together. Yeah, so I think I'm going to collaborate with her. I also went ahead and requested a few of these from the library and was able to get there before a ton of other people did. So I think, okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I am going to have obviously picked Ready or Not as my main pick. I think I'm definitely going to get The Women by Kristen Hanna because I just read The Nightingale by her and absolutely adored it. I also am very interested in this Dolly Alderton book because I've never read a book by her and I've heard really good things about her books. I'm also really interested in Heartless Hunter and The Fox Wife. So I feel like my mom would be interested in both of those as well. So I think what I'm gonna do is get I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and add The Women because I want to get that one. I'm gonna add Heartless Hunter to my box because I think my mom would be more interested in The Fox Wife, but I'm gonna talk to her before I order my box. Also, I am debating waiting to order my box because I feel like Bride by Ali Hazelwood should have been included, and I'm wondering if maybe they'll add it as a later add-on in the month. So if that's the case, I would like to get that through Book of the Month because I think that it would be nice to have matching copies. So we'll go ahead and add Heartless Hunter to my box. So far, this is what we're looking at. So Ready or Not, The Women, and potentially one other one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is a surprise, I guess, month for you guys for my Book of the Month reading vlog. I don't even know what I'm doing. But do expect to see Ready or Not and The Women in my box. Okay, well, I guess that is what we are working with this month. It is going to just end up being a surprise box for you and for me, which you will see in obviously in my Book of the Month reading vlog. You'll see what I actually picked. Do expect to see Ready or Not and The Women. I know I'm not going to take those out. However, as for other add-ons and things like that, I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I am so close to 400 subscribers. Yeah, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel. And also, if you picked a Book of the Month book this month, let me know what you got. If you were disappointed in their selections this month, or if you were happy with their selections this month, let me know. As always, I have my Book of the Month referral link down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!